Mark Lascelles, Carl Darlow, and you're watching Newcastle Fans TV.
Hello Newcastle Fans TV, welcome to the highlights of Birmingham 1, Newcastle 1, which is in the FA Cup over the weekend. As promised in the review, we'll get to a little bit of match reaction. So after the highlights, you'll be seeing Haidara speaking about his return to form, and also quickly hear from Daryl Murphy on audio. But first, here's the highlights, and I hope you've had a great weekend.
It was a meeting of familiar foes at St Andrews as Birmingham City and Newcastle United faced off for the second time this season, with two former winners in charge of the sides. The Magpies won the first game 4-0, and it seemed that form might continue here when Daryl Murphy gave Rafa Benitez's side the dream start. However, a heavy price may have been paid. A nasty-looking injury to Alexander Mitrovic ended with the Serb being stretchered off in some considerable discomfort. Thereafter, Newcastle looked to consolidate their lead quickly. Yohan Gouffran almost found himself in front of an empty goal, but Birmingham scrambled successfully to keep out the Frenchman. Newcastle, not taking their chances, galvanised the Blues, and soon after they had the crucial equaliser. Jonathan Ground's footwork put it on a plate for Lukas Jutkiewicz, his 9th of the season, a bumper crop after a 2-year drought in the previous campaigns. Before the break, Grounds saw an opportunity to put his name on the score sheet, with Newcastle keeper Matt Sells unable to collect amongst a sea of bodies, but the shot was always rising. Gianfranco Zola was still looking for his first win in charge of Birmingham. Goalscorer Jutkiewicz should have given the Italian his maiden victory. What a miss. He may have saved Birmingham from FA Cup blues, but the former Motherwell man will have left St Andrews red-faced. Another glorious opportunity spurned at the death meant at the whistle it was one apiece. Both bosses still have the opportunity to add to their trophy cabinets. The replay will send one into round 4.
I think was the tough game for both teams, and I think the draw is like the both teams deserve, because we start very well and we score quickly, and after we played well and they equalized, sorry, and after was 50-50, and the final score was 1-1, so I think is the score we deserve.
To be fair to Birmingham, they played quite well, they passed the ball well, and movement off the ball is good. They've had a few chances as well, but I thought the way we started really well and scored, and I think we just stepped off the gas a bit then, and they came into the game and it was fairly even enough. But yeah, to go a goal up and then concede and is disappointing. Yeah, it's been a long way for another start. I think when I signed, Wolves was in the cup was my last start, so it's been a while, a long wait, but definitely worth the wait. Just disappointed that we drew in the end.